Today we're going to be walking a fire loss in Los Angeles. This video was shot in 360 NVR, so if you're watching this on your smartphone, you can move your phone through to pan a scene, or if you're on a computer, use your mouse or the WASD keys. You can also view it in virtual reality with a headset. So let's go inside. First thing you want to do when you get to a large loss is walk the entire building. You need to get the feel of the damages and layout of the place. Don't let the amount of damage intimidate you. You can estimate anything. Just do it one line item at a time. In the kitchen, the cabinets actually look pretty good. There's no visible damage, other than some slight water discoloration on the finish, but that's just in the polyurethane. Countertop is granite tile and it looks undamaged. Appliances may be okay as well. The kitchen looks really bad because the ceiling was broken out and you've got drywall and insulation everywhere. Remember, I'm not writing my scope yet, I'm just getting a feel for the damage. The flooring looks like an 18 by 18 ceramic or porcelain tile. It looks to be in okay shape, more than I can say for the grout. Checking out the wall cabinet right where the ceiling was broken out, even this cabinet looks to be in okay shape. The appliances even survived. Looks like they may need a good cleaning. Walking over to the breakfast area and living room, notice the coffered ceiling. This is a lot of time and money to install. Coffered ceilings were very popular during the Craftsman era, but now they're rarely seen because of the work involved to install them. Here in the family room, I take a closer look at the coffered ceiling and notice the damage where it runs up through the attic. Looks like the fire was isolated in the attic from what I can tell at this point. I'm just making mental notes of the floor plan and damages to help me digest the totality of this loss. Off the family room is this hallway that takes you to the master bed and bath. I notice there's a flooring change from kitchen to family room and family room to master area. All tile, just different variations of it. The master bath area looks pretty good as well, except for this big gaping hole in the ceiling. Tub doesn't appear to be damaged or stained, and the tile in this room looks okay. The master bedroom itself has some light smoke damage, but everything else looks okay. Also appears that the painting in this room wasn't completely finished on the walls. Take a look at the ceiling damage in the hallway though. That's a pretty big hole. Kids' bedroom 1, as I'll call it, does have some water and smoke damage, and it's pretty obvious from where if you take a look at the ceiling. During my walkthrough, I try to bring in as much light as possible into the rooms that I'm estimating. Makes it easier to work. I noticed the built-in cabs and closet package may have warped from the water damage. Don't hit your head on that ceiling fan. Kids' bedroom number 2 looks almost untouched. This room may just need a good cleaning, maybe. Again, I'm not writing the scope, just getting familiar with the loss at this point. I'm back out into the living room again, taking one more look at its features. And that ceiling just jumps right out at you. Here's a part of the house that's under construction. I know I'm pretty good at stating the obvious. Since there's not much here that can be damaged, it's not. The facts of the loss stated that the roof caught fire when the insured was installing a mod bit roof on the room addition of his house. Let's check out this attic ladder. What could possibly go wrong with it after an attic fire? Springs still work. Now that's a good sign. It actually looks like it survived, except for that bottom rung. Tell you what, you go first. Tell me how it goes. The attic itself, it's in pretty bad shape. Oh, watch out, I'm coming up. All of the rafters are charred, as well as being undersized. The decking is dead as well. Ceiling joists, however, look pretty good, except for a few near the end. Just going to adjust this light so you can get a better look. So the roof addition was being torched down when it caught all of the attic framing on fire. Now everything is becoming clear to me. Taking a final look outside to get one last idea of the footprint and look for damage to exterior elevations and this detached garage. I'm going to climb up to take a look at this roof to see where all the problems started. Going up on a roof after an attic fire may sound like a bad idea, but the framing under the addition was untouched, so I know that I'll be safe to stand on that portion of it. The roof was being torched down where it transitions to the asphalt shingles of the Dutch hip, when things got a bit crazy and then ignited the attic on fire. Where everything is boarded up is the origin of the fire. The board up near the ridge is where the fire department probably vented the roof. Either way, we know from our attic inspection the roof is gone, but now we know it's a Dutch hip with a 30-year architectural shingle. Also, the HVAC unit right under the camera looks like it's untouched. Can't forget my camera up here, now can I? My walk through the residence is done, and it's prepared me to write my scope by identifying the damages and getting a really good idea of the layout. But it's done something more. I no longer feel overwhelmed by this loss. I know that if I write one room of damage at a time, I'll write the entire house by the end of the day. Just take it one line item at a time.